Good morning, students. Today we will continue again our lesson 8 working with tables and queries. So, already we have discussed about the moving table, making table, inserting data, removing data, how to find the data, filtering data, calculation of data. So, now we have what is query. So, query is, as I told, I have mentioned, it is just to ask. Okay, means like you are asking someone. Okay, queries when we are using this query, when there's a huge number of data, so many data are there. Okay, so a query in a database object that helps user to retrieve and view information from one or more database in more database table that meet a specific condition or criteria specified by the users. So there are huge data, like in organizations there are so many data are there. So from that you have to fetch some data, you have to get that data. So at the from there, how we can use, okay, how we can get the data. So you can just simply, you can say, you just know the information retrieved on the basis of a specified criteria in a query is sorted in a separate table called query table. Okay, so whatever the data you want to fetch, you want to see, that should be displayed in a table. Means earlier we are using, what we are using, like we are sorting the data, so that data is showing sorted one or filtered data in the same table, whatever the table we have. But now in this query, what will we do, whatever the data which information we wanted, so for that it will be particular table will be made, and there it will be so special table, particular table will be there. Like there I want name, student name, roll number, and it's a tuition fee. Only we wanted three things, and that, and I have given criteria like it's a name should be sorry, it's a class should be only fifth, so theirs will be displayed there only. Okay, but earlier in the sorting, that is displayed in this particular table itself only. So in this, what is a query? In a general, query is like a simple questions that you ask to find a specific information. Okay, very easy, whatever you are asking, that is your query. Similarly, as is, when you build a query, you are defining a specific search condition. Okay, this is, you are defining the specific search condition. You can queries to view changes, summarize, and analyze a specific data in different ways. So, likewise, just example, you can see which students are scoring more than 85%. Which student live in sector 4, like Chandigarh. As so on, we can make quick decision depending on the criteria. Let's understand concept. Okay, so student table, we have record of class 8 as well as class 9. We have the record of both student class 8 and class 9. Suppose we want to extract the records of a student of class 8 who reside Panchkula. Means I want the record of the students. Okay, I want the record of students, but which class? Class 8, and their resident is Panchkula. We can find with the help of queries. So for this, means there are, we are putting two condition. Earlier, like the advanced of sorting, what we are doing, advanced filtering, we are putting the data like less than 12, there is some limitation, that is with the one object. Means with the one condition we are finding, here two conditions. Two condition, like it should be in class 8, and it should be he lived at Panchkula. There are two condition, means two queries we have, we are putting two condition. So how it is, how you will do, just see. For this, we can, queries are made on table and the result are displayed in the form of table. Okay, so this query are made on the table and result displayed in the form of table. So the group of the row and column with set of records that match the given condition. So let's see, Microsoft SS provide, that is called parameter select, cross tab, action, and SQL structure query language. So it, that all it will be possible, means with the two condition, three condition, and that we will see in this table, and that should have to show in this one particular form of table all these conditions result. So how? So this Microsoft Access provides, that is select, parameters, cross tab, action, and SQL. Okay, so before moving on next, so let's see this one. Let's know more. A select query retrieves data from one or more tables in a table and display the record set in datasheet. You can also use select query to group data and calculate sum, count, average, and total. So by the help of select query also you can perform this mathematical operation. Okay, so this is about the select query. Now next, setting relationship between tables. So how we can relate it? So first you just see cross tab queries uses row heading and column heading so that you can see your data in term of two categories at once. Okay, this cross tab, what is the using the heading of columns as well as row. Okay, so it is taking of both and they can categorize. Now relationships are linked that associate a field in one table with the same field in another table. Same field in the another table. Suppose here same field in one table with the same field in another table. Suppose in the first table written roll number, so it will take the roll number of another table. These two tables are there. Okay, so only it will take the roll number of the another table. Okay, in SS you can store data in multiple tables. Okay, multiple tables we are storing data. To bring the information together you need define relationship the table. Means suppose we have the two tables. In here we have one table also, and here is also one table. Here is some student's name there, here is also some student's name. So we want take the student name from the both, and we have to check that. So we first of all what we have to do, if we are taking the name from the both tables, first of all what we have to do, first of all we have to make the relationship between this table. First of all we will make the relationship between these two tables, then after we can fetch the data. Okay, for fetching the data, so first of all we have to make the relation. So how we can, you have to define the table. Okay, so for this we have to use query form or report. Okay, a relationship work by matching field the name for both table. In most cases this matching field are called by the primary key. As already we have discussed about the keys in the last chapter. Okay, so that is about primary key. That is actually that is a unique identification each record in the table. And foreign key in other table, a foreign key is a value in one table. In actually what is foreign key? A foreign key is a value in one table that must match the primary key of the another table. It is the value. Okay, primary key is a value in one table. Okay, is a value in the one table that must be match with the primary key of the another table. So that is for the primary key. Okay, so first of all we have to relate the relationship between first table to second table. For this we have to do this by the help of primary keys. Okay, now so how to create this relationship? To create this relationship, make two tables in one: student name, students. Okay, and hold the information about student. Example. Okay, just you can see two tables are there. This is the student tables and this is the marks table. Okay, such as roll number, father name, class, city. Okay, in other table marks hold the information of student, roll number. Then we have the two tables, student and marks. Got it? So we have here what we have, the primary key. Primary key means in the both it should be same. So we have taken here primary key as a roll number. You can see the roll number in the both it is same, name is also same, and its value is also getting same. Okay, so you have observed that in the both table what is the common? Roll number is the common. Okay, now next click on the So next what we can do, next step, in click on database tool. So where you have to click on the database tool. So select the relationship between the relationship group. Okay, so there, first of all we make the table, then after we have the one option. What is that option? And also these two tables you have to open in which tab, which view? Datasheet view. You have to open these two tables, this two, first table and second table. These two tables should be open in the datasheet view. Okay, in datasheet view you have to click on the database tool. Okay, and there you will get the relationship. Okay, relationship button. So whenever you will click, so you can see this table, this particular window will open, and there you can see marks, student 2, table 1 is there. Okay, is there. Okay, so here to show the show table window appear, this is the show table window, the list of the table in the database. So required table and click the add button. So we have the two tables. What are the tables we have made? One the students and one have the marks. So you can see we have the marks table is there. Okay, so we have to relate with that marks table and the student table, so that we will both we will add. First we add this marks and then after students. Okay, then click the add button. Okay, that selected tables will appear in a small window in a relationship window. Okay, so that will be displayed in the small window, that is called relation small window of the relationship window. So that all will be displayed in a small window, that is called relationship window. Likewise another relationship window you can just select and okay, so you can active the queries tab if the relationship is based on the queries, or active both tab of if relationship based on the both table and queries. So then after selecting your tables like student table, marks tables, okay, one by one you have to select. We have selected two tables, marks and students. Okay, that will be displayed in the small relationship window. Then after you have to close it. Okay, just see it also. Action query creates new table. What is this action query? Action query creates a new tab or alters your data or database by adding, deleting, updating and appending data into it. Appending means adding the data. Just okay, so action query is for that, means for doing something like deleting, adding. For this is the action query. And one more we have the parameter query is a type of select query that promote you for input before it runs. Okay, so it will ask for the input before the run the query, then uses your input as your criteria that controls the result. For example, you can design it to promote for two dates. SS will retrieve all dates value between the specified two dates. Okay, between two dates it will, suppose you have given two dates, first 2 days and uh, one date is after 10 days, so between that all dates it will be retrieved. Understood? Now here you can see, here we have selected two tables. Okay, this one and marks. Now after selecting you will see this type of window will be there. Okay, this is the in this relation window you can see, first the student table we have selected, another we have selected marks table. In both you can see all the field name is there, roll number like that, and there is the percentage and all that. And in the roll number is our primary key. Similarly you can see here is the roll number is the table is the also primary key, and this roll number is your primary key, and it is also in another table in the foreign key. It is the same name, same matching is there. Yes, now it means these two tables are now with the relationship. Okay, then after what you have to do, here our roll number is the primary key. Now we have to click on the edit relationship dialog box. This is the edit relationship dialog box. A line linking in the table will appear, indicate both table has link with the link. So this line you can see we have this line, it means both table is linked up. Okay, now we have to click on the save. Okay, we have to click on the save on quick access toolbar. Here we have the save option. You will see here is the save option. From here you can save, and it means both table is now linked up. Okay, so this is for the linking the tables. Okay, next tips. After relationship has been created between two tables, you must delete the relationship before you make modification to tables or which relationship is best. To delete relationship, click the line that is connected the table and press delete. Okay, so simply to delete this relationship, very easy. So this line you can see by which it is connected, this line. So click on this line, and option you will get, that is the delete key, or by the help of keyboard delete key you can press. So it will be the relationship between these two tables will be deleted. Okay, got my point? Now, so now till now we have studied, we have created two tables like student and student and marks. In both tables we have given, we have till now what we have done, two tables we have created. Okay, two tables, and in there both have the roll number is the common. Its name was students table, it was marks table. And then after we have opened in the datasheet view, and then after what we have done, after opening datasheet view we have chosen database tool. In the database tool, one by one we have selected the table. So this table we have selected, and this table also we have selected. So in this table, in both table, the roll number is the common. So the roll number is the primary key. Then we can see this line, it means both table is now in the relationship. So about this means these two tables now connected to each other. Now next we have to do, next creating a query. Now we will create the query, how we will ask the the question, how we will ask that. So there are two types of query. So first you can see creating a query. SS provides two types of creating query. There are two types of query. The first query is called query wizard, second is called query design. So there are two types of query. First is your query wizard and query design. So first we study creating a query. Okay, creating a query in design view, this one. So design view gives you control over query. It allows to create query from the scratch. Okay, so let's see. First of all, create tab. Okay, here create tab, and there new ribbon, there will be query design. So you will get the query design there. Now next you can see, then after you will see that showed tab. This tab will be displayed there, marks table and all that. Okay, in the show table you have to add which ones you want the query, and then after select the table appear as a small window display the list of fields in the upper section of the query design window, that is object relation pane. Okay, so once you can see, and you can see once you have selected that will be open in the that object relationship pane that you can see in the page number 101. So double click on the field name which you want to add in the query, whose query you wanted. So that's you have to do double click on that particular head. Okay, head of the table. Okay, okay, they will be added to the design grid, that small button section of the query window, that will be designed, that will be added in the design grid. Okay, you can also add field to the query by dragging them into the field list to the design grid. The design grid is smaller to spreadsheet with column represent each field in the query. Okay, let's understand this grid. So first what we have done, click on the create. Okay, query design. Okay, then select this will be open. Here you can choose that which one you want, which table. So here we have chosen mark. So the field, what is the field? The first row of the design grid display the selected field name of the table. Okay, now it will display the field, table, show, sort and criteria or. So in this select query window, so now this is the our select query window. This window will be open. Now we have selected the students. So from the students whose value we wanted there in the query, this is the, here we whatever the value we wanted, this is the design grid view. So here you just select like a roll number. Okay, so and in this grid view, as I mentioned, in the grid view there you will get the option like field, you will get the option like field. Okay, table, you will get the option like field, table, sort, show, criteria and or. So this field, the first row of the design grid display the selected field name from the table. That name, the field name will be shown there. Table, beneath each field name of the existing table. Okay, it will be just below of that and it will be show the table name. So row display a check marks. The field with check marks display the information when the query is run. To hide field during the runtime, deselect the check marks by clicking on it. It will show that, okay, whatever the field is running, that one the information is there, query will be running, that will be shown. Sort is the property used to filter the data either ascending or descending. Okay, that is for the sort. Then after criteria, it contains condition on the basis of which the record can be filtered or query out. Okay, or property is used to set multiple criteria in a query. So like multiple criteria you want to set, so you can use. So here is the basic. You have to select the table and choose which one you want to show. So here I just choose the roll number. So it's a come roll number. So now here displaying student name. So sorry, students, the name of the table. Okay, similarly father's name. So in, if you select the field father name, so where is the father name? It will be shown in which table? So it's table in the student. Class, so in which table it is? In the table name is student. So likewise you can sort. So first we have to create the relationship. In after creating relationship, we have to query. So first, how to query? You have to go to the create tab and there you have to select the query design. After selecting the query design, you will see this one. After selecting the query design, you have to select the table. In the show table, you will select the table. Then after you will see this simple criteria for this. Okay, and this query window you will see. Okay, in this query window, you can have the relationship of that. Okay, you can do this relationship. Okay, so and also you can see, as I told, this is called the object relation pane. So this pane is related with this. So this table you have selected and there is this it's a related objects. Okay, so you can specify the criteria, which one you want to do, what is the criteria. So criteria is your class 8. We have put the class 8. Our criteria was the class 8. So and it's a resident we have given. So first of all we want the criteria for the class 8. So you can put the value for the class 8. So here is the, you can see criteria, as you know criteria. So criteria means here we put the class 8. Okay, so now all the name of the students, you can see those name, those who studied in the class 8, its name is displaying. Second criteria he put that, yeah, this is the or, means another one, this is the 9, either class 8 or class 9. It should be first you display the name of the all students of the class 8. So you can check that there we put the criteria of 8. So that here displaying the all the classes name of the student who is studying in the class 8. Okay, name of that. Now class 9 it is started. So now here you can see class 9. So you have to put the criteria there in this grid. query windows, and you can see. So likewise, from the marks also, you select the table like student or the marks, so that will be displayed in the one view. This is the query output. So this is the in particular window it is showing. Got it? So likewise, you have to give the criteria and you can check your queries. Understood? So this is about for the specifying the. So how to specify? This is for the specifying the multiples criteria. We have put the multiple like 8 9, so both is showing simple, only one we have shown. So one we will not use here or condition, we will use this one simple 8. Earlier we have used here only 8, only 8 is there, so it will display the name of the student of only class 8. Okay, but we put here or is nothing. If we put the or means class 8 plus 1 means we are putting the more. Okay, specifying the multiple criteria. So likewise we have to do. So I hope you understand. Once you go through this chapter, read thoroughly and you will understand it more nicely. Okay, so this is about your how to query your tables data to fetch the data. Okay.